We just got our hands on the Paul Pelosi attack video. It's stunning. It's disturbing. We are going to play it, and we'll probably play it a couple times and talk about our observations. I just want to tell the listening audience what you're going to hear is two police, well, maybe more, police officers show up at the door of Paul Pelosi. The door opens. Paul Pelosi's on the right, and the attacker, DePape, is on the left. They're kind of holding hands, but not in a romantic way. It looks like DePape has his hand like on Pelosi's hand and has a hammer. Pelosi is also holding a glass, water glass, something like that. And you'll hear the police sort of greet them. Pelosi will say hi, and it'll be self-explanatory from there. Let's watch and listen.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
How are you?
What's going on, man?
Everything's good.
Hi. Drop the hammer.
Nope.
Hey.
What is going on right
I'm
now?
not getting an answer on calls.
Bro, oh shit.
Calls in the area that you're looking at.
I got him, Michael. Edward 14, Edward 10 back.
All right, that's the end of it. You see Paul Pelosi lying on the floor. He opens the door. Keep in mind, the report is that this man came into his house at 2 a.m., that Paul Pelosi was asleep in his bed. So he's wearing what appears to be boxer shorts and like a sweater up top. And DePape is dressed. And my impression looking at this, Michael, a couple things. There's no urgency when the cops show up. Unclear who opened the door. It seems like, but it didn't appear to be the police. They're standing there. The guy's got a hammer. And the cops are there because Paul Pelosi called. He used his phone to call 911 and made clear that there was an attack underway, that there was something happening underway. I'm just looking back at my notes to see what he said. He called 911. He left open the line saying, "What's going on? Why are you here? What are you going to do to me?" And that prompted the 911 dispatcher to send police. Here's my thing. All along, we've been asking ourselves, why are the police being so cagey about this? Why are we getting conflicting information? Why wouldn't they release the tape? You know what my first impression is seeing this? The police have been involved in a CYA of themselves from the beginning. They look like morons. Why wasn't there urgency? They are the problem in creating all the speculation around this. Why wasn't there urgency? Why did somebody gently open the door? Why didn't they go in there immediately? They saw the guy. They knew there was an intruder. They knew this is the husband of the House Speaker. Why were they so cavalier about this whole thing?
There were questions about the dispatch call as well at the time, before we had the footage of the cops at the house. You had transcripts of the dispatchers saying that the intruder or suspect was known to Paul Pelosi, who made the phone call. Again, I don't know if that was actually in the phone call, but according to reports, it was in the language of the dispatcher. So to your point, it could be that this was a police issue, that they just completely bungled this. But there are some strange questions here with Paul Pelosi's behavior. As you point out, Megyn, it's unclear who opens the door. Paul Pelosi's got a drink in one hand, and then his other hand is being held by DePape. So it doesn't look like Paul Pelosi opened the door. It doesn't look like DePape was holding the door, because with one hand he's holding Paul Pelosi, with the other hand he's got the hammer. That's very strange. There's no urgency from the cops. There's also no urgency from Pelosi. One would imagine that if you've had someone break into your home, is holding you hostage with a hammer, particularly if your wife is the Speaker of the House of Representatives, you might say, help me, that this guy's trying to attack me. Maybe not. Maybe it's 2 a.m. and Pelosi was just totally out of it for whatever reason. But I agree the behavior of the cops is not quite what you would hope for in terms of urgency. But the behavior of Pelosi and obviously DePape is pretty strange too.
I feel like I can understand perfectly why Paul Pelosi would be behaving bizarrely. He's an old man. He's been woken up in the middle of the night by this intruder in his home. He's scared. He knows he can't overpower the guy. And honestly, like the cops and the FBI, their stories did not match. They put out misinformation, which they then immediately had to correct about who opened the door. And there was something in the media about underwear and whatever. So the initial reporting on this was wrong. And the cops were very reluctant to release all this information. As I said, the media had to sue them to make it happen. And now I see why. With all due respect to the San Francisco Police Department, you blew it. You blew it. You knew the guy was in distress. You knew this was a public official, making him more likely to be a target of this kind of attack. And you sauntered up there. You could have saved him. He had not yet been attacked by the time you opened that door. As soon as you saw that guy had his hands on Paul Pelosi and had a hammer there, you should have been all over him. You should have been waiting. How's it going? Hey, good. Can we just watch it one more time, just to hear the exchange, the verbal exchange that is at the top. Door opens. There they are. Let's play the sound, please. It's rolling, but we don't hear the sound. We're working on it. Oh my God, it's crazy. So just as you can see in the video, we're going to re-rack it with sound, but the attacker has his right hand and for a while there is raising it as his left hand is holding Paul Pelosi. He's raising his right hand. I mean, any cop right then and there would say, oh no, we're not raising the hand. There's a hammer. There's like a long delay. You're kind of watching it unfold. Let's do it again and listen to the verbal exchange.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, man?
Everything's good.
Hi. Drop the hammer.
Nope.
Hey.
What is going on right now?
No.
Getting an answer on call.
Bro, oh shit.
Yeah.
Getting calls in the area that it's on the email.
I got him, Michael.
Okay. So there you have it. Drop the hammer. Like, okay.
I guess everybody's really just laid back in California. This could have taken place maybe at Venice Beach with the way that these police officers sound so relaxed here. But a question I think we have to get from the answers on from the police is, did they know that this was Paul Pelosi? If they knew that this was Paul Pelosi, that dramatically changes the calculation here. If they thought it was just some random person they walked into, then who knows? Maybe it's an intruder, maybe it's a friend, maybe, again, that dispatcher suggested that the guy was known to Pelosi. So maybe they
Michael,
were
if they
confused by-
didn't know, how did they not know? It's not like they have that many congressional leaders living in San Francisco, right? It's like she's the Speaker of the House. You don't know where and you're not doing your job. I just feel like in New York City, that is not how an NYPD cop would have sounded under these circumstances. Is your business still using spreadsheets and emails to manage important sales commission? Why? Is your support and operations staff stretched thin and stressed out from dealing with all this unnecessary paperwork? Why? Are your salespeople constantly trying to piece together the puzzle for what they're getting paid on and what's potentially missing? That's annoying. This is where ClearComp comes in to make your life easier. ClearComp is a one-stop shop for your business to manage sales commission documentation like commission plan info, product info, and facts. It's basically a sales operations and sales enablement dream platform. ClearComp works seamlessly and securely with your existing software applications for your billing, CRM, HR, you get the picture. Your sales team is going to perform their best with real-time results and earnings using ClearComp's interactive boards like this one. And your operations team will be able to make commission plan adjustments with just a few clicks. So please, get this done already, right? Stop putting it off. Modernize your sales organization. Improve your business today by visiting clearcomp.com. That's ClearComp.com. Book a demo and tell them I sent you. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.